It started working, and then you questioned it, and now everything feels slower or like it disappeared. So now you're thinking, did I mess something up? Here's what most people don't realize. The moment things start working is usually very quiet. It doesn't feel dramatic. It doesn't feel like a breakthrough. It feels normal. That's what throws you off because you expected something bigger. You expected a feeling that would confirm everything changed. But instead, things just start moving. You get a message you weren't expecting. Someone responds differently. An opportunity shows up without you forcing it. Or something inside you feels more stable than before, less reactive, less desperate, less focused on trying to make something happen. And in that moment, part of you notices it. You think, okay, something is actually shifting. But instead of staying there, something else kicks in. You start watching it. You start thinking about it. You start asking questions like, is this real? Or what if it stops? Or what should I do next? That's the moment everything changes. Not because anything broke, but because you moved out of the state that created the movement. Think about a real example. You've been wanting someone to reach out. They finally do. And instead of just responding naturally, you reread the message over and over. You start analyzing the tone, the timing, what it means. Now you're not receiving anymore. You're trying to control the situation, or you've been working towards something financially. You start seeing small improvements, more stability, better decisions, new opportunities. But instead of letting that build, you start checking constantly, looking for proof that it's still happening. Now you're not in trust anymore. You're in monitoring, or even internally, you finally feel calm. And instead of accepting that calm, your mind goes, why do I feel like this? Is something wrong? You turn a stable state into something you need to figure out. That's the shift. You didn't lose anything. You just changed your position. The version of you who created that movement wasn't checking every second. That version wasn't trying to confirm anything. That version was just being calm, natural, not forcing. The moment you step out of that and start trying to hold on to what's happening, you leave that version. And this is where most people get it wrong. They think something stopped working. But what actually happened is they stopped being the version of themselves that allowed it to work. So the correction is not to fix the situation. It's to return to that version. The version of you who didn't need to check. The version of you who didn't need constant confirmation. The version of you who allowed things to unfold without interfering. Instead of asking, is this still happening? You move into, this is normal for me. Instead of asking, why did this happen? You move into, of course it did. Instead of trying to hold on to something, you let it stay without effort. Nothing broke. You just stepped out for a moment. And the fact that you can see that now means you can step back in. That awareness is the difference. And so, if things started working and then felt like they slowed down, don't panic. Don't chase. Don't try to force anything back into place. Just return to the version of you who made that movement feel natural and let it continue from there. Subscribe and enter your manifesting state.